who spells Amico backwards.
Intellivision. I don't know who that is, though.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's Amico backwards.
And the truth speaker said unto the bringer of lies, "Oh, grow up. Just discover us the numbers, Thomas. Just answer the questions, Thomas. Just say to sooth, Thomas. This is all so silly, and it's exhausting at this point. Thou basically are selling Air Console in a box. I played their demo, I played yours. The differences are handsome, trivial in terms of game quality and ease of use and all that, at least as observed thus far. You're talking out of both sides of thy brow with every answer thou grant to that question. So fantastic contraption controls are horrible, yet using a touchscreen for Robotron movement towards the Amigo had been very great. It's not fair to compare thy stuff to $17 mobile games, yet actually it's an honor to compare thy stuff to $17 mobile games because half of the entire globe's GDP is actually spent on them, don't you what? This console isn't for thou, hardcore retro gamer, it's for moms, yet also Astra Smash, Moon Patrol, Breakout, Missile Command, Night Stalker, Cloudy Mountain, Bomb Squad, Finnegan Fox and damn nearly every game we've shown off fought, those aren't for moms. Our competition isn't any other electronic gaming product I produced by anyone our competition is a $2 deck of notes. Hence, we're 125x as expensive as the competition, yet we're about affordable issue sport. Just answer the questions, man. Art thou and Air Console Coke and Pepsi or not? What makes thy games any better than theirs? They look just as focused on issue affordable blah 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 as thou. Their graphics are just as passable. The setup process wasn't any more involved than the average soccer mom uses to get into her online bank account, so what's the difference? Fancy new Breakout? What's the difference twixt this and any other umpteen thousand reimagined retro games that hast been a few clicks on one device or another for years and years? Hence far I've seen one thing, a diver's take on leaderboards. Fine, that's nice. Why couldn't thou just stick to that? As far as thy whole other digression goes, it's all hogwash. Mobile games compose boatloads of money almost merely on microtransactions, ads, subscriptions, and the like. Thou haven't presented a single data point, not one, however many weeks we've been on this subject at this point, which indicates any other reality. Thy whole essay to discover casuals bought more software towards the Wii than anyone else was so merely bogus I hast a hard time believing thou weren't being intentionally dishonest. Beyond all the other reasons I already granted for white were, if thou actually look at that table thou cop thy numbers from, you'll see that, every single year, the totals for all the hardcore games was higher than that of the casual ones lest thou desire to quibble about the definitions. It's spread out over more titles, yet if the like consumer segment that pushed Wii Fit over the 20 million mark showed any sign of being content age to buy 5 new games a year, there'd be 5 new Wii Fit games every year, and not one Zelda, one Mario, one Pokemon, one Metroid, and so on. Thou what it? I what it? Refute this point, Tommy. Refute any of these points, Tommy. Thou keep coming up against this point and saying agree to disagree, then coming back again hours or days later with some weird little nanny boo-boo place that merely ignores the substance of the argument. I'm about content to be done with this. If you've got aught relevant to say about either of the above subjects, let's hark it. Other gates, let it drift. I'm not going to get into some ridiculous 4chan tier flame war with thou.